I hadn't realized until this past week just how sad I was. And by sad, I mean, of course, seasonal affective disorder. It's a acronym for a serious thing where during every year, certain people face a mild depression of sorts because of the seasons. And so the seasonal affect disorder. And so typically, for me at least, when it gets to the part of the season where it just rains nonstop for day after day, week after week, when I don't see the sun for a long period of time, it just completely dampens who I am. And it always happens like this, where it's not until after I start seeing the sun again, after I can go out and feel myself being warmed by the sun, that I'm like, wait a second, I have been sort of not myself for the last little while. And so earlier this week, when it was 60, I wore shorts, I wore sandals, and it was fantastic. I was just in a mood that I hadn't been in such a long time. And of course, my mood isn't entirely dependent on the weather, but it's something that I just didn't realize, that I felt uplifted when I can go outside and feel just the warmth of the sun radiating towards me. And this is something that I was thinking about, how much of my life other than the weather am I affected like this? The seasons where sometimes it's just rainy, where I'm just feeling lost for weeks on end. And then once I reach that moment where I'm able to feel some sort of warmth radiating onto me, it just changes everything. And I can't think of a more apt time to talk about this than Lent. Lent is often a season of dreary, rainy days where we're walking with Jesus on the way to the cross. It's 40 days that we are thinking of how we should be more repentant, of how we can better serve God. And that takes a toll. But I'm here to say that, like the Son of God is coming, and there will be warm days again that will uplift our spirits. The resurrection is the hope that will end these days of rainy exile. So no matter how you might feel now, there will be better days.